Same injury. I mean, we didn't have anything new today. Sky Moore came back and did some work, easing himself back in off the hamstring. Other than that, Jared Wiley, Drew Tranquil, Fulton, Bush, Marquise Brown, bringing Stool there, same as we had yesterday. So nothing changed there. It was good work today. We were non-pads, but we had a nice long practice with it. Got a lot done for a non-padded practice. Part of the league rules, and what you've got to do, what you can do and can't do. So this was one of those days that we had. So with that, progress being made. Time's yours.
Red zone work today. I just wonder how you evaluate your work there last year as a whole, whenever you did the offseason.
Yeah, red zone, third downs. These things you can always get better at them. So even though we were one of the top third down team, well, you got to be better at that. So on both sides of the ball, we did well. Red zone, we did pretty good there. In certain situations down and distance. So we got a lot of second and third down plays today, which end up being important. You don't get a lot of work on that in the red zone, so we tried to focus on that throughout there.
Christian Fulton to be available soon to start working?
We're hoping, yeah. We're just kind of taking it day by day. He started to run here, so we'll see where it goes.
Last time we talked about Hollywood, you said you hope it wasn't serious. Do you have any update on his status?
Making progress, but it's in that ankle area, so we just want to make sure it's right. That's how we want to come out of this thing, and he is making progress, but we'll just see. It's not serious. When I say serious, I'm talking about surgery. It doesn't look like he's going to have surgery, but we got to let it heal up and go.
How impressed have you been with Thornton and Brownlee, two guys who kind of spiked for the end of that run?
Yeah, no, listen, I think they're doing a nice job. I mean, you saw Brownlee with a couple of high balls there. I didn't hear who the other one was you mentioned. Yeah, Thornton's doing a nice job too, likewise. So both are big guys. Thornton is a runner, and Brownlee is a big, strong kid. So a little different styles, but both of them are good players.
When it comes to guys coming back from a major injury the year before, I know you always appreciate how grueling it is to come back, but for someone like Jared Wiley right now, is this just a natural part of just another hurdle to get back to get in football shape?
Yeah, he's got a little swelling in there, so we just got to watch that. And we were trying to limit his reps and ease him in, but it swelled up a little bit, so we're just keeping an eye on it. Yeah.
Coach, how's Kelce played so far this camp in your mind?
Yeah, he's done a good job. He's been in a good rotation with Noah, and so he's done good. Yeah.
Andy, is there a clear leader in just the position battle at tackle right now? Obviously, you have one hammer, you have Josh Jones in the big league, and Jake Moore. Is there any kind of lead right now?
Listen, we feel like we need all of them. So, but they're rotating and doing that. And we'll just see. We'll see who the two are at the end when we get done with it. Yeah.
Setting that scuffle aside that Ashton and Josh had the other day, they seem to have like a rookie rivalry going. Do you enjoy that? Do you watch that when a couple of rookies kind of have that with them?
Yeah, it's one thing you see with the rookies because they do a couple different things before we actually get them out on the field, where they're together at these different functions, and so there's certain pride in your rookie class and how you're going to establish yourself. And then when they compete, those two are competitive guys, and they get in there and bang it around a little bit, and I think it's all healthy. They're friends, so it works out off the field. But they're both trying to chase a starting spot and see what they can do there.
Yeah, Andy, how beneficial has it been having Juan Castillo and Cameron being out there with Pet and Corey to really kind of build some of those young guys?
Yeah, it's been great. Juan's left here now, but. To go back to Michigan, but he was great to have here with that experience. Cam's just getting into it, but he can give him that side of just having played, and so there's merit to that. And he's got a knack, good communicator, and looks like he's a real good teacher. Yeah.
Last talks about Daniel Doyle.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job too. He's catching the football well, strong. Looks like the quarterbacks trust him. That's a big part of it. You can, as you watch, you just you see who the quarterbacks are going to, and there's a certain trust that they're developing here in that kid. So that's, that kind of speaks for itself. Yeah. All right, good.
Leaning on me and me just trusting in him, definitely that, and just learning from him and do what he says honestly. So.
What's been the biggest challenge in just transitioning from college to this level?
Probably how fast everything is. Everything's a lot faster, quicker. Defense is a lot different than college, and just getting up to speed with that is probably the biggest transition.
Have you been pleased with your progress in that?
I feel like I've been doing really well. So.
How do you get chemistry with Mahomes? And he sees things a certain way. Do you sit by him in the meeting room? What are some of the things that you do?
Yeah, in the meeting room, he tells me everything I need to do, and then off the meetings and stuff like that, while I'm just out here, he'll tell me corrections and stuff like that, and then obviously after the play, he'll let me know on the sideline. So go for that.
I guess easier thing when you're doing a route and he tells you what he wanted the day before, and he puts it on you.
Yeah.
So quickly, so well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's complicated, I would say, but like there's times where it's like, I'm still a rookie at the end of the day, so I'm trying to learn everything, and he's, wanting me to be, up to speed, so it's just balancing that. So, yeah.
I guess is it a learning adjustment just because he can say one thing and do it so quickly for you as an example?
Yeah, I would say because there's a couple routes like I want to say this a couple of days ago, I ran a little out route type of thing, and he wanted it a certain way, and then a couple of days after that, that same instance popped up, and then I ran it like that, so stuff like that, yeah.
How important is it to have a lot of guys who are experienced like you, Collie Williams, even Martin, Xavier Worthy in your ear and just mentoring you, because helping you get up to speed and just saying, hey, this is what you need to do to be at this level.
Yeah, it's great having those type of guys. I feel like they provide a great mental aspect to me, and they're always pushing me to keep going, even when long drive drills is tough. And then I would just say they keep pushing me for long drive drills, and then even in the meetings, they're correcting me when I do my mistakes and stuff like that. So.
Your rookie class kind of lean on each other and kind of built a little relationship, and just the fact that you're all rookies going through it together.
Yeah, we're all in the same dorm room. We're all right there, so we're all going through this process together, learning the playbook, learning how Coach Reid likes his offense, and then with Coach Embry how he runs his receiver room. So we're all just learning and just trying to stick together. So.
Any rookie duties that you figured decide?
Probably snacks right now. So.
You got fun with your last name here in town.
Yeah.
Right. You've heard a lot about that. Have you become a Royals fan in the process?
I'm from Atlanta, so I'm still a Braves fan at the end of the day, but I'm still embracing on that, Royals. I went to one game a couple days ago, or not a couple weeks ago, but just trying to embrace my last name for this fan base has been pretty cool. It's once in a lifetime, that everybody sees Royals in the back and plays for the Chiefs, so it's great.
People were in your ear to pick 85 as your number.
A lot of people was. I think Rob Tonya has it, so unfortunately I can't get it, but yeah.
Have you heard the Let's Go Royals chant?
Yeah, every time I walk in, that's all I hear, so it's been amazing.
During the latest press conference at the Kansas City Chiefs summer training camp, head coach Andy Reid took a few minutes to address the relationship that has captured the nation's attention, Travis Kelce and his pop superstar girlfriend Taylor Swift. Amid the usual questions about offensive tactics, defensive line formations, and NFL preseason plans, a sports reporter took a surprising turn. Coach Reid, what do you think about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's growing relationship and public appearances together lately? Andy Reid, known for his calm demeanor, humor, and caring attitude toward his players, smiled and nodded. "I'll say this," he began, his voice warm and reassuring. "Travis is in a great place in his life. He's focused, mature, and, to be honest, happier than he's ever been. I think Taylor has given him a special balance.